Okay, and so we're back to let you know that I can really shake it down. Alright. So I'm not all too excited about all this jazz here. All this razzmatazz. Eh. Okay. Let's grab a two blood. Magpie. I'll take it. I mean, I have to, but I'll take it. Woodcarver. The decrepit woodcarver appears before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite her considerable age. We doing a bone run. We're doing a bone run. Let the bones flow. The gray-haired woman silently collects her carvings and left. Alright, let me see here. Alright. Alright. Let's go and see what's going on here. Got a squirrel. Great draw. Nice top deck. Alright, so we got a pronghorn coming at us. Man, this is gonna be easy. I got my bone build back. Okay. Alright, I'll take the win. Let's see if we have any teeth, because if we're gonna meet the trapper, I need to get my fawn. Don't have any teeth here. Oh. Gotta go for good luck there. There we go. Alright. Start. Yeah, we're going. Okay. Can everyone hear me okay? Ye won't find cheaper pelts within 100 miles. Take one. Alright, let's see here. I'll take a golden pelt, and I'll take a wolf pelt. Thank you, sir. Thanks for ye patronage. Alright, I have 3 items here, so I'm not gonna get anything of value from there. So let's go to a campfire. Oh, there we go. A junta is a junta, even in a dream. Alright, there he is. There it is. Yeah. Although I have a different GIF. But I'm glad to see that at least the GIFs are working, you know. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. I think that's a little better, maybe? Is this... Well, it's a process. We're working on it. There we go. Okay. The curtain is gone. Oh, that's right here. The curtain's right here. This is my lovely decor. This is my lovely Lovely little curtain here. I know you do. I know you hate me. It's all good. It's all good. We're all just here. Goose. Oh, does it not? Did it play the actual goof? Okay, so I have to add that extension. But that's the same way as like the we'll go over that. We'll go over that another time. I'll mess around with that. Yeah. Okay. All right. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. "There's room for a creature around the fire," one said. "The warmth will enhance its health," said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but couldn't stop licking their lips. Do you use Chrome Home Boy? Do you use Chrome Home Boy? Do you use Chrome Home Boy? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright, I mean, I might as well just install that when you get a chance. I did install it. I installed Twitch Better TV. I'm pretty sure I installed it on like Google. Oh, you did? I thought so, but can you not see the goose? I cannot see the goose, no. Well, I'm looking through my OBS. Can you see the goose? That's what's important. That's what's important. Okay. Alright. That's all I do. It's fine. I see the goose. I know what's going on. Okay. I always like the little run peppy. The little little frog moving. It moves me right here. I'm thinking I'm gonna use this guy. Yeah, Peppy Run. Yeah. Did you see my here? Let's just get this going. Keep it right there, one survivor said. The creature could become more powerful, but the survivors look hungrier by the second. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your stink bug. So, I don't know if you can see it. We'll just jump into battle, and I'll show you. This is exciting. I got a really good totem. So, now every time my squirrels die, I get 4 bones. So now I just need, yeah, exactly. I need to go and just get as many bone cards as I can. Oh my. Okay. Let me do this. Yes. Okay. All right. Because so the reason why I made that really quick run is because the picture frame has this formation on it. So I wanted to make sure I got that out there so I can unlock the next picture frame. So we'll just go there. Yeah, and I'll take a couple hits here. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, a golden pellet. Oh, I was so pumped about the third picture. Were you here? Were you watching when I was pointing that out? Oh, when I opened that up and I saw the little candlestick, I was just like, oh, heck yeah. I was just like, I went full on sand person from Star Wars. Alright, let's see here. I'll throw down the gold pelt. Oh. thinking. Oh man. And now I was too distracted. Oh. Bullfrog, eh? So what I can do is, if I play the bullfrog, I could place him here. I'd have to sacrifice my soat. Or what I really could do is play the bullfrog. No, that's not how that works. Fuck the soat. Alright, let's do it. I need to defend, so soat's dead. I think that's the first time I've ever sacrificed the soat. I'm gonna lose regardless, because he just needs to do 1 damage to me. Yeah, and there it is. I lost. Oh, cut out my eye. It's alright. I got multiple lives. But, more importantly, I'm very excited to see what's in here. What is this? What is this? A bug? Alright. I still have it in my hand. Oh, he gets it. He gets it. Alright. Do you want this? Do you eat this? No. I'm assuming this is good and bad. Ooh. I don't like it when you say it's good and bad. I only like good things. Only good things here. So I'm assuming the other 2 things that I've pulled out of that picture frame, every time I've sat down, it's activated it. So I'm going to sit down. Here we go. What is this? You don't like squirrels? Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he going to take away my squirrels? My precious squirrels that I have? Very well. Yeah, coughing, exactly. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Okay. Can't even see normal emotes. No, I can see that. I can see him. His little happy Pokemon face. That purple son of a bitch. Yeah, I can see the normal emotes. It's just the Twitch chat ones. Yeah. I'm thinking probably Clover on this. I'm not very excited about either of those. Oh yeah. Oh, is that Barb? Flipping out. I'm thinking, a dangerous pastime I know, I try and do a redraw to see if I can get a bone. That's a lot of Barb's dancing. I'm interpreting the Barb's dancing as that's what you want me to do. I think I'm gonna go with the Bell Tentacle Monster. This thing really helped me last time. The Beaver... What does this do? When a card bearing this sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty space adjacent. A dam is defined as 0 power and 2 health. So I mean, it's good. I have never seen a beaver. Not saying go for the beaver. I have just never seen it. I mean... Oh, that felt nice. So the Raven Egg is alright. You know, 0-2. And then you get a Raven out, which is 2 blood. The Tentacle Monster has been pretty good for me. I really like that. The Beaver could be good. It seems like this would be a good card to play in the last minute. Yeah, if only we had a bone card. But now I'm worried that now that I have the Bug Totem, that it's going to change the way that the squirrels work. And that worries me that now my squirrels are useless. And I'm going to have to find, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go for the beaver, simply because I want to see how it plays. So we're going to take a chance. We'll see what the beaver does. Alright. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. "There's room for a creature around the fire," one said. "The warmth will enhance its power," said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Alright, so which one are we going to increase the power of? I'm thinking I'm going to go for the Stunted Wolf, simply because it's a 2/2, 1 sacrifice. It'd be a 3/2, which is a wolf, which is a great deal. Yeah. "Keep it right there," one said. The creature could grow more powerful, but the survivors looked hungrier by the second. So I always take what I'm given. The fire warmed the weary, stunted wolf and enhanced its power. Oh, okay. You suspect the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. So a lot of this is going to make... I'm noticing things in this game that you won't notice until you get later into the game. Well, that's exciting. I always like that. When games, movies, or whatever drop things. That's always very exciting. With your stunted wolf in tow, you retreated into the woods. Really cool details. Okay. Alright. Are we all ready for the prospector? Yeah. I've always liked that. There was a time travel movie, which is really good. Oh. Is there still an echo? Uh-oh. What's echoing? Okay, 1 second. Alright. Is the echoing stopped? No. It's everything. I don't see anything on my end that would cause an echo. Uh-oh. Stand by for technical difficulties. Stand by. Because I had an... Well, I'm not repeating myself. I don't have anything else open. I don't... Okay, hold on a second. Let me take a look and see if I can repeat it. Alright, it may echo here real fast because I'm gonna unmute my viewing, but give me 1 second. Viewing, but give me 1 second. Viewing, but give me 1 second. Huh. 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 Where is that echo coming from? Okay. Yeah, I see it. It's like a delayed response. Okay. But what's weird is, like, as soon as I stop talking, my audio input stops. Yeah, I don't know why it's starting out of nowhere, because it just started when we got to the prospector. Um, maybe it'll just go away. I mean, I doubt it. I'll never get that lucky for this sort of stuff. Come on, come on. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. So I only have the one audio mixer. Hold on a second. Let me see here. All right, I just removed it. No, there's so that when I'm talking, there's only one audio mixer moving, and then when I stop, it stops, and then nothing else. File settings, audio, devices. Don't. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Now I've disabled them all. Can you hear me? Sorry, everyone, for working through technical difficulties here. Sorry, everyone, for working through technical difficulties here. Sorry, everyone, for working through technical difficulties here. There's still an echo. I've disabled everything and there's still an echo. File settings, audio, audio disabled. Okay. So it's your problem with your computer then, says the guy on the internet. Well, that's not what I wanted to hear. Just throw it all away. Yeah, I'll just throw it all away. It's fine. Just throw it all away. Yeah, I'll just throw it all away. It's fine. Just throw it all away. Yeah, I'll just throw it all away. It's fine. Now everything's worse. Now it's repeating itself faster. Everything's worse. Now it's repeating itself faster. Everything's worse. Now it's repeating itself faster. Are you getting an echo on your computer sound? No, I'm not. I think it's just the stream. I guess let me try and start and then restart the stream and see what happens. Does it echo when I play the game, or is it just my mic? Echo when I play the game, or is it just my mic? So it might have been echoing. Yeah, so let me close out of this. So I have been pulling it up to see if it echoes, but all right, everything's closed. Is it still echoing now? Still an echo. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know what to do. Still an echo, he says. All right, well, I guess due to some technical difficulties with echoing, I'll have to. No, 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 no. It's gone. Is it gone? That would be nice. That would be nice if it was gone. You are good. Okay, well, I'm glad that this was an issue that came around because of no reason whatsoever, and then stopped because of no reason whatsoever. And that, hey, remember all those times I helped you? That's because you're a true friend. Yes. Because and I make mistakes. No, you're fine. It was you? Oh. I had two streams open. I have no idea how or why it just started out of nowhere. No, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're back to the. No, you're good. You're good. You're not garbage. You're good. You're looking out for my best interests, and I appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh. Yeah. 'Twas the prospector. You shouldn't feel terrible. You're fine. Alright. So, let's see here. Wait. Oh, interesting. So instead of getting squirrels, you don't like squirrels, huh? So he gave me bees. Look at your deck. I can look at my deck? How do I look at my deck? I thought in the middle of the game I can't look at my deck. Press right. It just lets me look over it. I assume that this is probably a style of... this is my full range of motion. Maybe when I draw a card, yeah. Just shut up now. No, please do not shut up. I appreciate this, and this is all very useful information for me. Honestly, I totally forgot that I put the B in there. And so Oh, yep, there they are. They're bees. They're bees now. Bees. Why did they have to be bees? So now, instead of getting a squirrel, a little bee above the deck, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. Cute little guy. I mean, I guess the bees are technically better than squirrels, because they're at least a 1-1. Yeah, now the totem is totally worthless. Yeah. Yeah. Easy come, easy go, I suppose. Yeah, it was some bad luck that you got that one. Yeah, every other run that I've gotten, that it's been like, oh, I got the bees, or the bones. Hell yeah, I'll take the bones every day of the week. Bones with the squirrels. Oh, that's so nice. But of course, I get the bees. Well, there's gold in them cards. I think this is the first time I haven't killed the mule before going into the second phase. Gold! I've struck gold! Yeah. Oh yeah, the bees fly over cards too, yeah. So I mean, it's not awful that I have bees, because at least there's some attack, right? Like they have some attack and they have some defense. So it's not bad if it's like, you know, what I have here with a rabbit and a bee. The rabbit pelt I can put down for defense, and then I have some offense. So it's not all bad, but with my build, it's pretty bad. Get 'em! Hey, remember that time I... No, this isn't going to be helpful, because it's when is played, a dam is created in each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 powered. A bee and a beaver? That's unbelievable. Boo. Get him out of here. No puns. We don't like puns in the... So I could sacrifice both of these and play the beaver. But the beaver special wouldn't go off. And right now, I can absorb this next attack, this next round of attack. And then what I can do, let this play out. The wolf and the dog will kill my cards, right? So then what I'll do is I will steal his wolf, put another bee out next round. And then I'll have stopped his damage from coming through. I'll get 1 damage through because of the bee, and then I should be able to mitigate the dog. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to steal the wolf. And then, hopefully, by the time I steal the wolf and then attack, the pack mule will move over 1, and then the pack mule will move over 1. Then I can get those cards. Alright. Okay. Oh, of course the adder comes out. Okay. Okay. I just had to use, you know, a really high-powered boss item to pull off the win. Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Oh, the Gek is just free. Okay. Um, I'm leaning towards Child 13 simply because having an infinite sacrifice is really nice. The child has a secret. It does have a secret. I assume it happens when I try to sacrifice it. So let me go ahead and take it, and we'll figure out what the secret is. We'll figure it out together. Maybe. Wiping the dust from your trousers, you return to your journey. A moment. You do love the gecko? Me and that guy went far. Oh, the crazy stories me and Gecko would get up to. A hideous swarm of insects gather around you. Reptiles slipped and slithered around your feet. You were now engulfed by the wetlands. Okay. So obviously, I want a new totem, because as of right now, my totem is useless. So, I'm thinking I'm going to go up my left path here so I can get to the totem. I am missing 2 items, so I would like to maybe get the items. However, I feel like the totem buff really helps out this early, and right now my totem buff is useless. I have the eyeball, so I can try and get out of a early round of combat. I'm thinking I'm going up the left branch, then there, and then into this fight. As much as it pains me is not to get the 2 items, I think I need to get a new totem. So let's do this. My first character, as you can see, I was very salty the first time I died, and good old eat shit. What do you think? Should I just go ahead and pick good old eat shit? Mine was fuck you. Yeah, fuck that guy. I mean, in theory, with the child 13 and the eat shit, you always love the cockroach. The cockroach is nice, but up to me, yeah. Let's do the cockroach. I already have an infinite sacrifice thing, so I don't think I really need 2 of them. Alright, the decrepit woodcarver appears before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. So this is useless. All this is useless. It's interesting how different we play. Kinda neat. I never went through the... I thought they were mostly useless. They are certainly a big gamble. I'm trying to think, do I even have any reptiles in my deck? I do have a reptile, Child 13. Yeah. Yeah, I literally have no squirrels, so I have to take the snakehead, yeah, like you said. I think the only one I have is Child 13. And Child 13 only has 1 health, if I remember correctly. So throwing one of these on it's not good. So I'm thinking throw it on the 4 bones. Wouldn't that be interesting if every time you sacrificed it, it triggered a death, and so you'd be able to get 4 bones every time? That would be pretty cool. Let's see if it works. The gray-haired woman silently collects her carvings and laughed. It would. It would be interesting. Yeah. I mean, because it makes sense, because, like, it technically, like, dies. Oh, shit! The bullfrog's, Oh. The fucking dragon isn't considered a reptile. It's considered an elk. That's But hey, I got the bullfrog. So, you know. The frog is a snake. The frog is a snake. But not the dragon. No. The dragon's not a snake. Alright. Let's get... I don't know what I'm doing. That was a stupid play. But let's live with it. Nice top deck. Fuck you, suit. Oh! Oh, how very interesting. I like this. Every time I sacrifice... Is it every time I sacrifice it, it gets better? It's every other time you sacrifice it. Oh, how cool. How very cool. Okay. Okay. Just the once, huh? Okay. Let's see here. I could probably play the cockroach. Yeah, I could play the cockroach and get rid of the adder. But I do have bones for days. 'Cause I'm a heartless son of a bitch. Oh, that's interesting. How come... Oh, he attacked over the stump. Okay. Alright. You're good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. The Child 13, so when you sacrifice it once, it becomes a 3/2 flying. And then when you sacrifice it again, it goes back to its passive state. That's pretty cool. Okay. The Rat King. I'm feeling Adder, you know? Get that death symbol. Power up one of my other cards with it. I'm thinking Adder. Let's take it. Let's go. Oh, and I didn't even check the symbol. If you remember when you first see a card, he says something like, just try and sacrifice him. Yeah. I don't think I have a garbage card. Let me take my deck. Because it won't let me sacrifice the pelts, right? For the boon. I could get rid of the magpie. You have no idea. Yeah, that's... I could get rid of the magpie, but I also really feel like the magpie is nice because I can get one specific card out. And with the Child 13 and my bees, it's pretty easy to get the magpie out now. So I don't think it's necessarily worth going there. I don't want to do this because I don't want to lose a card to power up another card right now. Although I have the adder, so I want to sacrifice that to something. Oh. Yeah, 2 of the 3 I lose a card, yeah. But, I mean, if I sacrifice the adder and power up the cockroach, just infinitely start killing shit. Your thoughts exactly? Yeah. Because 4 bones is probably about the same price as like a 2 blood. But is that worth giving up a power up? You know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit. We'll sacrifice the card. Okay. So I'm choosing my sacrifice first. I'm sacrificing the adder. And I'm putting it on the cockroach. Alright, so now the cockroach has death touch. Alright. Now let's see how badly this bones me. Alright, bullfrog's coming at us. That's a 1-2, right? It is far. It is so far past my bedtime. Alright, man. I mean, you gotta take off. You gotta take off. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you helping me out with a lot of stuff. So, hope you have a good night. And I'll talk to you soon, man. Hey, remember that echo thing? Aw, man. It was good times. Good times. We'll look back and we'll laugh about it someday, you know? Good night, man. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay. How many do I need? I just need, what, 2 more damage to him to win? Oh, slow down. I need to draw a card first. I'll just take the win. Would you care for a new eye? I would very much care for a new eye. I'll take the nice glowing bits. Fine. Happy with that one? I am. I appreciate you for asking. Such a caring gentleman. Alright, we got cum stains in the mirror. Check for teeth. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these furs. See if I can't get a nice item. I am anticipating some extraordinary pelts. Hair pelts. Alright, let me see here. I think I should. The coyote's good. Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I think I'm gonna go for a bullfrog. Wolf pelt? Alright, let's see here. What is this? When this card brings into pairs, a copy of that card is created and put in your hand. So this evolves in 1 turn, this evolves in 1 turn. I play 3, if I sacrifice it I get 3. This reduces the attack of something. I think I'm gonna take them. Marvelous! I still have yet to get the strange larvae all the way leveled up. And I would do the strange larvae. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do the strange larvae. But I have to keep it alive for like 3 rounds before it becomes useful. This guy's useful right out the gate. Let's go with... Anyone have any ideas? I mean, they're both pretty nice. I think I'm gonna go with this. I should go with this and make them simply because I'm looking for more snakes. I will make good use of these. Alright. Let's go back for the totems, see if I can't get a better... You come upon the old woodcarver, who fix her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moves off her carvings. Got it. My bone build is back in business, baby. The gray-haired woman silently collects her carvings and left. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I lost. That was just a crappy hand. I hoped for more. Yeah, I mean, I do too. Alright, so I gotta go for bones. I need some more bones. Huh. The Rattler would be nice. 6 bones. That's 2 sacrifices to get that out. And it is a snake, so if it dies, I get 4 back. Let's do it. I'm doing an all snake build. Oh, shit, the fisherman's up, and I have no items for him. This is a dead run. This is gonna be bad. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. This procedure is grisly. Look away. You now have but 1 bullfrog. It is stronger? This is gonna be rough. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be rough. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a muggy pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from the fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond. Others were a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. Bring fish. Now he puts go fish. Now he puts a chum bucket, yeah, in front of all of my shit. Okay. Go fish. And that's the way you do it. Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Oh, if I get 2 children of 13, then if I run into the mushroom people, I could get a better version of the children of child 13. Let's do it. Let's treat ourselves. Shaken, but with a newfound resolve, you moved past the pond where the angler now lay. Excuse me. Let me think. The beauty of the falling snow could not distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You had finally reached the snow line. Alright. I'm going for bones. And then I need items, because I don't have any items. Gotta go for the skip the turn. I'll go for the black goat. And I'll do another skip turn. Okay. B. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's... oh, right. This is no cockroach. So, if I play the B, you have to have a flying and a defense. I don't like that. Okay. Oof. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That was bad luck. That was bad luck from me. I hoped for more. Same. The finest boots are for sale. Get them while you can. Take one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take that. Ye have me gratitude. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. You looked up again, and the ancient woman had vanished. So this is going to be a special fight. Alright, so anytime his birds take a damage, they deal a damage back. The vulture's back. I hate the vulture. Oh. I will pass my next turn. Pass. Got it. Alright. Let's get rid of these pelts so I can get some more cards. Have you brought me fine pelts? Hair pelts. Let's see here. I have one raven. Let's take an adder, and let's take, a black goat. Permanent black goat would be nice. Let's take a permanent black goat. Wolf pelts. Let's take a beaver. I got a beaver in here. Marvelous. Ooh. Let's go, my God. You have my gratitude. Alright. I need to step away for a moment and use the bathroom. I'm back. Alright. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Without a word, the woodcarver left. Alright. I'm so sick and tired of doing woodcarver shit, so I'm going this way. I just don't want to do woodcarving anymore. Okay. Six. Okay. So if I let this go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. If I let this go, he'll attack. The stink bug will attack Mole Man. Drop him down to 3. Elk will attack Moose Buck. And it will do 2 damage to it, dropping down to 3. And then the elk will move over. Elk Fawn will attack it. Elk will die. Mole Man will not attack. Moose Buck will then attack. And I will take 3 damage. Which is fine, because right now I don't have any. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whereas I could sacrifice both of these characters. I send my 1/1 Death Adder at the Moose Buck, take no damage. Send the Turkey Vulture over and do 3 damage to him. And win the game. Shit's easy, yo. Alright, let me see here. I have a bullfrog. I'll take that 1000 card. Okay. have 2 child 13s. Interesting. So instead of paying the cost for the magpie to do his special search, I could throw it on child 13, one of my child 13s, and get pretty much the exact same card. I could also take my Death Adders and put it on my Stink Bug, because my Stink Bug would reduce anything that was around it and then instantly kill it. Let's try that combo. Empower me. Alright, folks. Time for the main event. The Trapper. Okay. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the Trapper's pelts, but something was different. The once friendly man was beheld you with a steely gaze. I'm afraid I'll be skinning you today. Okay. At last we meet again. Great draw. Stink Bug. I wish I didn't have to give him my Stink Bug. It's a bullfrog come down. Okay, let me see here. I lost. I should have skipped his turn. Why didn't I use my items? I have the items and I never use them. That was silly. I had that too. That was a good run. Though it could be use some detail. The cost. Well, take child 13. 1 blood. Power and health. Do 3/3. Extract its sigils. don't touch me. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Alright, look away from your screens. It's gonna get real bright. Okay. Now you can look back. You have large boots to fill. The one who came before you made it all the way to the trapper. I'm not holding my breath. Are you paying attention? Keep your mind focused on the game. I've dealt your deck. We may now begin playing. Okay, that's on. There's nothing there. I don't see any bees. So let's go on. Oh. I mean, I'll take the don't touch me. We have no food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its health, said another. Keep it right there, said another survivor. The creature could become more powerful, but the survivors looked hungrier by the second. Push your luck or pull away. Always pull out. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your stunted wolf. So I don't think I want to go to the trapper because I don't think I can really afford anything. So I'll go boom, 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 boom. Boom. And now the alpha can't do nothing. Oh, so I just permanently have the bees. Okay. I was hoping that was kind of a one-run kind of deal, but I guess the bees technically are an upgrade. Technically. A cat would be nice. Should've went with the cat. I'll take the elk one. Oh, interesting. So I start out with the insect now? You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed your tense gaze upon you. Over an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer you her carvings. Alright. I figure that'll maybe make my bees a little more threatening. Oh, and of course, there was a trader right after that. Freaking. Hello again. There we go. Alright, so I have nothing to offer the trader. So, it's time to go get some new cards. The goat. The goat is pretty dang nice. Let's go for the goat. After an overlong moment of silence, she had moved to offer her carvings. Another word and the woodcarver was gone. Greetings. Oh, I should have kept the... Not that it really mattered, but I should have kept that one card there. Okay. Get some more bees. I have 3 items. I don't necessarily have anything I need to power up. So totems it is. Let's see if I can get a better totem. Though the totem I have really is really good. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Well, I mean... She hunched down and placed her offerings in your pack. Then you look up again. The ancient woman has vanished. This is the first time I've ever had to. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. A haunting clanking sound permeated the fog. Here we go. Just pop that mule, baby. There's gold in them there cards. Gold! I struck gold! Can't really do nothing. Got him. Here we go. You coward! That mule was defenseless! Oh, wait. There we go, baby. Need a light. Why, yes, thank you. Perhaps one of these will entice you. I'll try the Gek. Try the Gek. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. Let me think. A hideous swarm of insects gathered around you. Reptiles slipped and slithered around your feet. You are now engulfed by the wetlands. Okay. The trail of bones, the trail of blood, the trail of kin. I've got a lot of insects. Let's try the trail of blood. Let the trail of blood begin. Nope. The trial has failed. This is utterly useless to me. I mean, I guess I'd get the pack rat. Okay. That looks like a sacrifice. Let's go this way. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with certain vigor despite her considerable age. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. You looked up and the ancient woman had vanished. Okay. I don't think I'm ready for a sacrifice. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice maybe to have a boon. Let's just go for it, you know? sorry, not much conversation there. That was a pretty easy fight. Cockroach would be nice. Do I have a critter? I'm probably gonna sacrifice the black goat because it's utterly useless to me now. Really wants me to pick between these two, huh? Let's get the cockroach. Because the black goat is useless to me. The boat lord was immensely pleased by your offering. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, hell yeah, Bone Lord. Salutations. Yep. At last we meet again. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Cutting that close. I'll take another cockroach. Because I'm hoping that I'm gonna run into those mushrooms. There's the mushrooms. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. A crackling fire lit starving faces of a group of survivors. We have no food, said one. But perhaps one of your creatures can join us. Enhance its power, said another. Considering you're leaving the creature by the fire for another moment, this would be risky. Push your luck or pull away. Always pull away. The power of the cockroach is enhanced by its warmth. As one of the survivors began to pulling a knife from their pocket, he withdrew. Nice top deck. This procedure is grisly. Look away. What have we done? Alright, time for the fisherman. A rotted scent caused you to retch. Doubled over, mucky boots enter your field of view. You look up to behold an unnaturally large figure. Bring fish. Okay. Now he's gonna chum bucket. Go fish. Go fish. Yes. Got that fight down pretty easy now. You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Try this, the douse. Shaken, but your newfound resolve, you move past your pond where the angler now lay. We will need another map. Sheets of icy snow battered your body as you fought your way up to a vantage point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly, misplaced teeth. You continued through the snow line. Before I continue to the snow line, collect my ding-dang teeth. Combination of 4 blood, 3 symbols, 5 bones. I think I like the 3 symbols. Let the trial of wisdom begin. Fuck. Literally the only ones that don't have symbols. Perhaps next time. Yeah, whatever. Okay, 1 item. I'll take a squirrel again. That came in handy, having that squirrel. Take a pile of bones. Bee. Greetings. Beehive. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, I need a cockroach. No cockroaches there. Take a young cub. I should. We need duplicates. One for each of us. Oh dear, you don't. You have no duplicate cards. Take one of ours. We will use it next time. Looks like we're going that way. Alright, getting a lot of bones here. B. Salutations. Take some winnings there. Let's go see the trapper. Let's go see the trapper. Me pelts are the finest and cheap. I got a shitload of stuff. Alright. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, cool. I will just literally have to go through one fight. We need duplicates. One for each of us. You may want to avert your eyes. You have now but one cockroach. Is it stronger? Just stonewalling it with bees. It's fine. Oof. let's go sell off our furs that we got. I see what you have offered for these pellets. Hair pellets. Alright, let's see here. I'm rolling in the bones. So I'm thinking alpha and possum. Wolf pellets. Let's go with let's go with porcupine. Marvelous. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I'll take your 4 elites. Those are exquisite. My thanks. I have 3 items, so to the bonfire we go. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing, but could not keep from licking their lips. Alright. Who would benefit from 2 additional health? Yeah. Oh! Something different. Oh. You should not have come here. Bees. Okay. Ouch. Oh. Let's trade. Okay. Let's see here. Take that one. I'll take that one. Yes. Yes. Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The mysterious trapper and trader occupied your thoughts as you wandered onwards. A light in the distance caught your eye. We will need another map. Don't have any pelts, so going there would be useless. Let's get our last item. The light of the cabin cut through the thick fog. Surely your tribulations ended here. Alright, so this is as far as I've gotten. This bike guy's beaten me, so hopefully, fingers crossed, with this deck, I can get him. Alright. A rare opportunity arose. Great boons of Leshy's woods were offered. Trials of the Three Swift. Trials of Rarity. Well, I guess I have to do the Rarity. Let the trial of Rarity begin. Strange Larvae is a rare card. Success. Your choice of boons. Grand Furs. Start the battle with Grand Furs on all of your spaces. The boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Boon of the Goat's Blood. Started the battle. You start with the blood. I'm going to take the ambidextrous once again. Airborne Ring. Trial of the Skins. I'll take the ring. Let the trial of the ring begin. You are wearing a fine ring. You pass, of course. You may choose. The Moon of the Magpie. When you draw a card from your deck, you may choose any other card from your deck and draw it. Oh. Okay. Managed to get past both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I'm impressed. You have been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately I must soon put you to death. Oh, you're back. Sit. How I relish this moment. Two flames will not suffice this time. here. I will.
Shadowy figures appear before you. Their eyes glimmered unreckonable kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. Remember that one fondly. It's this damned moon. It's dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board. I wonder. Now that's value. what's left is to finish me off. Go on. Enduring victory.
Oh my, did I just...
There's-
I think I just beat him. Oh.
Oh, it's a nice sun. Cam works.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about this one.
This is a
I
card
gotta say,
pack
these cards are
opening
feeling
video.
extra silky today. I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some jank cards, maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come. Just cut out this part.
Oof.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super
what do I
rare
have in
old
the rest
packs
of the
I
video?
snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did one set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack.
Interesting.
Huh. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. That would suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack? Huh. There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Maybe don't go?
Alright, you guys, I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids. All right. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close.
Wait,
I
what
think
card was that?
Getting
Benjamin?
close. Okay.
Oh, it's a card that's not in the game. Okay.
Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of. All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared. See? All right. This is it. And now we dig. I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
See, if I was in this situation, I'd be more freaked out that there was something there.
What? What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
A floppy disk?
Who even has a floppy disk drive anymore? Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil steam ball, really. Alright, fine. Wow, great video. Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
And it's like the monitor I have.
I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts, but you, challenger, are worthy. Please do not be polite. Dig in. Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. Who gave you that? Absolutely.
Oh. I can't see anything. What the hell am I supposed to do here? What? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I don't see anything. Um... Okay. Well, I guess that I'm supposed to quit. Okay, well, I think this is probably a natural stopping point. So I will end the stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.